You know, I can't say that I've ever heard of the band Corrosion of Conformity, but I have to think, just looking at the name of the band, I'm guessing that they are a metal band or something of that nature. Welcome back, everyone. Hope that you're doing well and having a fantastic day out there, wherever you may be, whatever slice of this place we call Earth is that you're residing on. Today, listening to Corrosion of Conformity. I guess that you could just call them unique. Listen to this track off of their third studio album, Blind, which was released in 1991, entitled Dance of the Dead. We're listening to this because it was suggested and sponsored by Eric. Eric, thank you so much for the recommendation and for the support. I truly appreciate that. Now, could I be wrong? They could be like a goth metal band. That could also be like, or a goth rock band. It could also be, you know, where they may rely, but perhaps not. There is one way to find out, and that's to listen to the songs. So let's go ahead and do so. Discuss it after. Here we go. Let's get to dancing. I wasn't wrong. That'll wake you up. Just direct. You're dead.
Too much, not too much, don't know if I can take it. If the system had one neck, you know I'd gladly break it. They got us where they want us, stuck in this sick romance. There ain't no changes in our brain, and we don't stand a chance. And we're kings your mystery dance. And they'll say
Like the bass there. I love the slow down and the speed back up. The bass. Love when that riff fills in really hard. Listen to the rhythm section. Nice play with the pitch there.
Ain't got the time or peace of mind to deal with the likes of you. No level, you're just a bit much. Just tell me that you're through.
I got something to say.
You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Don't give in, never stand, let them see the signs. There's no answer in the end. Live free, follow fight. Keep in mind that you'll find them standing everywhere. Run them down to the ground, make the guilty pay. There'll be no more dizzy tales.
I'm adding that to the playlist. We're gonna add that one to my metal playlist. That's gonna slide right on there. Okay. Can I tell you, as I'm listening to this, my thoughts? That's what a reaction is. When I'm starting off, I'm like, okay, metal. Okay, as soon as the riff starts off, cool. And we're moving to like a thrash metal kind of sound. Cool. I like it. And then as he starts off, you're dead. Sound like Flying Lotus. And then as it moved through the track, can I tell you what like words and phrases came to my mind? This sounded like sophisticated thrash metal. There was something to the music here that obviously it's thrash, right? But there was something very sophisticated to it. And I was trying to figure out exactly what it was. And can I tell you, it was kind of pretty much all of the band members and what they put into the music. That, yeah, they were playing heavy and fast and hard, but at the same time, they allowed for a great deal of space in several moments. There's obviously in the chorus when, you know, the drum, it hits the right and it goes ba da 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 ba da da, and then ba da ba ba da da ba dum bum ba. Like, so that switch back and forth is very dynamic, and that's very fun. But even before that, there's spacing and play with the guitar during the verse. The singer, who I really liked his voice as well, that's going to be Carl Agel, handling the vocals here. I like how he has, of course, that thrash kind of voice, that roar, I guess you could say, that shout, but it doesn't come across as cheesy. It doesn't come across as thin. It doesn't go so deep as a growl. It stays in like this really fine line of just sounding very tonally pleasing and satisfying in this genre, in this sound of music, right? Cool. You got all that. But the break, actually before that, I did mention the rhythm section, right? So I love how the bass sounds in here. I wish it was brought up just a little bit, but you can hear it there. That's going to be Phil Swisher handling the bass. And I like the way that he was playing so groovily inside of that. The dynamic between the drums, not the drums, kick them out for a second, the guitar and the bass, and eventually the drums, kind of reminded me of Sepultura a little bit, in that it has that kind of groove coming through and sounding. Then we did get to the break, and the break changes things. So you can hear the bass in there dancing. And I love the way the drums play here on the toms and including the cymbals. It almost plays as if there's like other percussive instruments back there, but there aren't. It's just the drums, which the drums are performed. That's Reed Mullen. Really great performance, because I like how the whole band kind of eked off of the heaviness and then allowed a lot of space. And it wasn't just like a short thing. They extended this space for quite a while and played off it really nicely. And even Carl, when he sings briefly, like right in that section there, he sings not in the roar that we've heard before, but he kind of adds a maybe near goth rock kind of tone. Like there's something a little smoother to the way he sings there. So it also shows to me dynamics and talent in the different places that he can kind of cover. And the band does the same way, following suit. Obviously, it went back to the heaviness here and the solo. But this section I really liked, and the bass just grooves out. And then you have some pitch being played with the guitars coming in. You have the solo afterwards. That sounded like keys, but I don't see that keys are here on the album, so that must have just been the guitar. Which you have two guitarists, Woody Weatherman and then Pepper Keenan handling that. Just a great dynamic. I've never heard of the band, but this was a really fantastic track to be introduced to. And then later on in the solo, here, he's playing with the pitching a little bit, which is really fun. Because it's not just a quick machine gun speed kind of solo. There's remaining in this atmosphere. It's not just cutting it off and going straight back to the thrash and the headbang. It's allowing this track to breathe and to kind of work in this mire. Come back with the 16th notes on the hi-hats. His singing also, I don't know the band that I'm going to mention. I don't know the name of their lead singer, but he kind of reminds me of the lead singer from Mastodon a little bit. And to an extent that the track actually has, like, I haven't listened to a ton of Mastodon, but this kind of reminds me a little bit of that kind of circle, I guess you could say. This is a really fun track. I enjoyed this one a lot. This is a quick in and out and like a nice punchy track from the band. I enjoyed this. You're dead. Heard too much, know too much, don't know if I can take it. If the system had one neck, you know I'd gladly break it. They've got us where they want us, stuck in this sick romance. They need no chain, it's in our brain, and we don't stand a chance. Of course. I mean, the band is called Corrosion of Conformity, right? And you can see this as very anti-establishment. They don't need a chain. It's in our brain already. They got us. We don't stand a chance. If we keep doing this deadly dance and this sick romance, the dance of the dead, it's all in my head. That's at least how I kind of read this a little bit. Know the deal, the way we feel, those of us who care. Constant pain, the endless rain becomes too much to bear. Feel the need to concede, pretend it's all okay, but the horror today, tomorrow will never go away. You can pretend it's okay, you can try and look the other way, but that doesn't change the horrors around us, so to speak. If you give in to the deadly dance, you've got to take that chance. The dance of the dead, it's all in your head. Like, don't let them control your head. Don't let them control your thoughts, so to speak, right? You got to take the chance and not give in. Ain't got the time or peace of mind to deal with the likes of you. Your narrow views, your 2-bit moves, just tell me that you're through. You're dead. Like, if you give in, you may be alive, but mentally, in a sense, you're already dead. You've already given in. Don't give in, live the sin, let them see the sight. There's no answer in the end, live free, fall, or fight. There's only a few choices you got. Keep in mind that you'll find them standing in the way. Run them down to the ground, make the guilty pay. It's not going to be an easy fight. They're going to be there standing in your way, but you got to do it. And there'll be no more deadly dance and their idiot prance. The dance of the dead, it's all in their heads. It kind of it kind of reminds me, not literally, but I guess symbolically, of like the Matrix. Like, you got a choice. You can stay in the Matrix and enjoy your steak like Cypher did. Ignorance is bliss. Or you can open your eyes to the realities and put the fight. May be an ugly reality, but it is the reality, and you can change it. That's a really good song. Really, really enjoyed that. And it got a cool band name. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. Eric, thank you so much for the recommendation and for the support. That was a cool suggestion. I like that. I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for being here. Come back tomorrow, and I will see you all then. Bye.